Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're unpacking something that's practically invisible to us, yet absolutely staggering in its hidden complexity. We're talking about the infrastructure of real-time intelligence. We're going to pull back the curtain and look at what it really takes to make artificial intelligence operate at the absolute speed of life. Okay, let's dive into this. Most of us just imagine AI as this sort of magic 8-ball on steroids, right? You type a prompt into a little chat box, the model spins up an answer, and boom, you're done. It feels like magic. But honestly, that simple interaction creates a massive illusion about how modern artificial intelligence actually operates at scale out in the real world. Section 1. The real-time AI illusion. Moving beyond the chat box. Because see, we are moving far, far past basic prediction in a web browser. Traditionally, AI was kind of this sleepy, offline process. You'd train your models, run batch predictions overnight, and then you just get a nicely formatted report the next day. The latency requirements were, well, incredibly relaxed. But modern AI, it's rapidly stepping directly out of the lab and straight into live operational loops. Think autonomous vehicles or live financial fraud detection. It demands continuous responsiveness. This isn't just some quick software upgrade you download. This fundamentally changes the entire architecture of the whole system. Section 2. High stakes and latency accumulation. When milliseconds matter. So what exactly happens when these live systems fail to act instantly? Well, when we're dealing with live reality, being a fraction of a second late is literally the exact same thing as being completely wrong. Let's say a fraud detection model successfully spots a thief draining your bank account, but it's 30 minutes late. The money's already gone. Or imagine a self-driving car reacting to a sudden roadblock just 5 seconds too slowly. No way. Or a cybersecurity platform detecting a critical attack, but only after the breach has already spread everywhere. In every single one of these scenarios, the intelligence isn't just a little slow, it is entirely dangerously ineffective. And that brings us to a core concept we really need to wrap our heads around: latency accumulation. In real-time AI, just optimizing for the quality of the prediction isn't enough anymore, because every single millisecond matters. Latency accumulation is basically this compounding delay created when your system has to continuously coordinate streaming data, memory systems, inference infrastructure, and orchestration all at the exact same time. It's like a massive digital traffic jam where all these tiny micro delays stack up, and suddenly your brilliantly smart system is acting very stupidly. Modern AI workflows demand massive infrastructure layers firing all at once. Listen to this. You've got streaming ingestion, feature retrieval, memory access, inference execution, agent coordination, workflow orchestration. When it's all stacked up like this, you realize the AI model itself is actually rarely the bottleneck. It's this incredibly heavy operational load that completely dominates real-time system performance. Section 3. Streaming and hidden infrastructure. The continuous event flow. We need to go underwater now, just beneath the surface of the application, to look at the massive hidden infrastructure required to handle this never-ending flow. Technologies like Apache Kafka have become absolutely foundational here. They capture millions of credit card transactions, constant sensor telemetry from factory floors, user clicks, funneling a literal fire hose of events to the AI without dropping a single beat. It is like trying to drink from a fire hydrant, but the hydrant is the entire global internet. But, well, simply feeding data isn't enough, right? The AI actually needs context to make smart decisions, and this creates a really fascinating platform dilemma: speed versus contextual richness. Retrieving dynamic operational state, like a customer's recent purchasing behavior from a feature store, introduces latency. So platform architects are constantly forced to balance this critical trade-off. Do we want the system to be lightning fast, or do we want it to be fully informed? Because you can rarely have both perfectly. Section 4. Navigating operational chaos. Handling the unpredictable. And this brilliantly illustrates what happens when we step into the wild, where data doesn't arrive on some polite, predictable schedule. Imagine millions of simultaneous requests hitting the system during a massive global online shopping event. Suddenly, inference workloads surge dynamically. Your infrastructure must instantly scale, route, batch, and coordinate these massive workload surges. If your GPU orchestration isn't rock solid, the entire system just collapses under the weight of its own traffic. And the complexity absolutely skyrockets when we introduce AI agents. Because agents don't just answer questions, they perform actions. Kind of like a hyperactive, robotic octopus juggling tasks, they execute these complex, multi-stage reasoning pipelines dynamically. They're constantly retrieving context, calling external APIs, juggling different software tools, maintaining operational memory, and adapting workflows on the fly. Keeping state consistent across all these distributed systems while an agent goes to work, that is an unbelievable engineering challenge.
And with all these moving parts, failures will happen. It's inevitable. And when latency spikes, the debug process becomes this frantic guessing game. I mean, why did latency spike? Did the GPU queues overload? Did streaming systems lag? Did feature retrieval slow down? Was there an orchestration bottleneck? Did memory synchronization fail? This utter chaos is exactly why continuous operational observability is absolutely vital. You literally have to be able to see inside the machine in real time.
Section 5. The economics of real-time AI. The cost of milliseconds. Achieving this incredible low-latency capability comes with a pretty brutal price tag. The cost drivers aren't just the AI models themselves. You're paying for massive, power-hungry GPU clusters, high-throughput streaming systems, robust memory infrastructure, lightning-fast networking fabrics, and those critical observability platforms we just talked about. Building and maintaining this massive distributed infrastructure, sometimes just to shave off a few milliseconds, is astonishingly expensive. And what's even wilder is that we are increasingly pushing this highly expensive, complex infrastructure right outside of centralized cloud servers. We're moving to the distributed edge. For environments like autonomous vehicles, industrial robotics, and smart cities, the intelligence has to live right next to the device. You simply cannot wait for a signal to bounce to a server farm halfway across the country when a robot needs to make a split-second decision. Section 6. The future intelligence ecosystem, participating in live reality. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the deep philosophical shift in how we actually view AI. Looking at the chronological evolution of machine intelligence, the trajectory is crystal clear. Early AI, that was all about offline prediction. Then, cloud-native AI emerged to give us scalable inference on demand. But today, stage 3, real-time AI, means continuous operational coordination at absolute machine speed. This isn't just a basic software update, it is a profound infrastructure transformation. AI is no longer just processing static human requests, it's actively participating inside live operational reality. In fact, real-time AI increasingly overlaps with control systems engineering, not merely software inference. Think about AI hallucinations for a second. In a browser chat window, a hallucination is just, a funny mistake. But in a live operational system, a hallucinated command can automatically trigger a disastrous physical workflow in a mission-critical environment. AI is fundamentally steering the ship now. Because the stakes are so incredibly high, the future competitive advantage for enterprises won't just be about having the absolute smartest standalone AI model. Eventually, everyone's going to have access to smart models. The true enterprise advantage will be defined by latency efficiency, flawless operational coordination, seamless streaming integration, orchestration quality, and unbreakable infrastructure resilience. Which leaves us with this final, rather provocative question. Will solving this operational chaos define the next generation of AI engineering? Building these massively distributed, perfectly synchronized, real-time systems is undeniably one of the absolute hardest engineering problems in the entire AI era. It's a monumental challenge for sure, but mastering it is exactly what will build our future. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and keep questioning how the systems around you really work.